As you can see on the bench, next one up is the Ford FD-100 pickup. This one's a bit of a Christmassy build. My wife has asked kindly if I can do her a little red truck with a Christmas tree, or haul in a Christmas tree. So, excuse the compressor. So yeah, this is the next one that's going up. Had a look through a few of the different style pickups, and this is the one that she likes, so this is the one that we're going with. Right, so far I've glued all the front end together, cleaned it all up. There was a little bit of flash on the kit, nothing too major. I think it was mainly sort of around the wheel arches on the back end, a couple of sort of small flash points around a few of the bottom bits, a little bit of flash around those wheel arches, but no, it's all gone together quite well. There's not many bits to this kit. Done a dry fit, it all seems to go together pretty well. So as you can see at the moment, the bodywork has had a coat of fire scale dark primer, so it's like a dark grey, not quite black, but a nice dark grey. I've also assembled the engine. That'll get sprayed up in a bit. And where are we? The firewall as well. So colour wise, obviously we're going red. So I raided me fire scale paints and let her decide what she wanted. So she had the option of the brake caliper red, the Ferrari 75th anniversary red. I thought I had more colours than I did in red, but I don't. So there was the Martini red, Fortiera red, and red leather interior, just a bit of a darker red. Her design, or her idea for this, is she wants it in a, she doesn't want it glossy, she wants it in a matte finish. So I'm going to end up with the red leather, and then there'll be a 2K matte coat go over the top of it. I went with a darker primer colour just to keep it looking a little bit dark. Obviously changing your primer can change your overall colour as well. So obviously white primers, pink primers make reds look lighter. Greys working up to blacks. Obviously the darker you go, the darker your colour gets. So yeah, gone with the dark grey and go with the red leather, and we will go from there. So we'll get them sprayed up and we'll be back in a bit. So body colours down. So we went for the red leather design, which is a nice dark sort of deep red, as you can see. Changed my mind about the clear coat. I'm not going to do any, just going to leave it as laid, because it's got a nice sort of nice bit of sheen to it, to give it an old sort of style, or an old paint job look. I've still got to run some panel line, Tamiya panel line in the doors and that, so I use a bit of black just to pop them out. Had a little bit of a mishap with the roof. It fell off the cocktail stick. Paint got a little bit blemished. Took it back a bit, put a bit of colour over the top. It doesn't look the best, but it sort of adds a little bit to the oldish, or the slightly worn and dull paintwork. So, and there will be should be a Christmas tree hopefully covering over most of that. Yeah, so that's the front end. I forgot to record it, but I also masked off like the engine bay, primed it black, and then used this Noir 200 texture paint from Firescale. I've got a load of the interior texture paints that I normally use for seats and the carpets and things like that. They've got so this is the beige, so this will be used on the interior, probably for the seats or the flooring. But yeah, I noticed this one, it looked a slightly different to the rest, so I thought I'd give it a go. So yeah, taped off the engine bay, black primer, and then just a coat of that, and it just adds a little bit more. I don't know if you can see it too well in the video. It just adds a little bit of contrast in there. And then the truck bed was the same, so that was all sprayed up, the red. And then as it's two parts, I taped off sort of the outer edges, and same again, black primer around the internals, and then the texture paint. With the actual bed itself, I didn't primer it, I just laid a few coats of the texture paint over, so it just gives it a slightly different colour. So just a little bit of visual in there. So I'm quite happy with the way it's come out. So it looks slightly different. Bonnet's same underneath, just give it a quick tape off. You probably won't see the engine and that in this once it's all built and put together. That'll probably just end up being on, closed, and never to be seen again. And the same with the firewall. I had a black primer, and then just a little spray over with that. The under chassis, that just got a coat of metallic grey, and then I'll pick all this out with probably the AK pens or just a little bit of brushwork. So yeah, that's what we've got up to at the moment. I'm gonna get all the front end will all the chrome stuff was a bit too shiny for our liking, so they will all have a bleach bath, and then they'll get repainted. Colours still yet to be decided. So yeah, that'll be the next bit coming up. So that'll be engine, running gear, wheels, and everything else. So I'll add that in again in a bit. Alright, so we got everything painted up now, partially assembled as well. So what we end up doing is strip the chrome. I end up going with a flat steel for the wheel colours, and for the front grille and the bumper bars. So they've done that. I haven't clear coated them, and then just pop the headlight lenses in, and then on the rear just pop the kit rear lights in. So just use a bit of I think it was AK crystal clear for them. Engine wise, so I haven't gone major detail. I'll say none of this will be seen sort of once it's all put together then. So I used various metallic colours. There was black steel. I think I used the AK dark aluminium pens for the boxes there. Just picked out a few details. Engine wise, we went flat aluminium, black steel for the exhaust coming off, and then burnt exhaust for the two covers and for the air cleaner. A little bit of detail on the belts and that, but so with the fan and that in front you can't really see it. Just use a couple of the AK pens just for picking out a few details, like the fans inside, the little cap there. So yeah, it's gone together. I'm really surprised the kit actually went together really well. Everything sort of fitted really nicely so far, which has been quite good. Brakes, I went for now they're clipped together, I can't get them apart, so I went for what did I go for? Went for I think it was a metallic again, metallic steel, or yeah, it was a metallic steel. Sorry, I did it the other day and I forgot what I've done. Just hunting. Yeah, I went for I think it was a steel, one of the steel colours. And then the calipers, probably see it better there. Just use the blue AK marker just to give it lick colour over the top. I say that's all the running gear done. So yeah, I've done the grills and that. Interior. So interior colours, carried over the red leather inside, and also went with leather beige for the interior colours. So that was just masked off and sprayed. I'll put a couple of pictures up. So yeah, they were just masked up, sprayed. Let's again, a couple of the AK pens just to pick out a few details. Put a few of the kit. Excuse the compressor again, sorry. Yeah, put the kit decals in. So that's all gone together nicely. So they're all in. Picked out the running board bars with one of the AK pens. So yeah, it's basically ready for final assembly now. Cab, put a bit of Tamiya panel line washing just to pick out around the doors. Fit the door handles and that. Glasswork went in really well. The back glasswork, so I've picked all the trim out with pens. The back glasswork just popped into place. The front one, a couple of little dabs of glue just underneath and around the top just to hold it in. So yeah, as I say, it's all done. So all I need to do now is just do the final assembly and attach the Christmas tree, and this one will be finished. So I'll be back in a little while. Alright, and there we have it. One little red truck hauling a Christmas tree. I've gone into handheld mode for this one, so if it's a bit wonky, I apologise. So front ends, all the chrome was stripped and flat steel used. Same on the wheels. Bit of Tamiya panel liner to pick the details out. Blue AK markers on the brake calipers. So we used the red leather design for the body. Just get the box out of the way. Yeah, so we used the red leather design for the body. Didn't use any clear coat or anything like that because it laid a nice sort of satin finish. It is slightly darker to the eye than what you can see on the video. So the interior done in the beige, taking the red in there as well just to sort of bring the body colour across. The truck bed, that was done in the black texture, or black noir 200 texture from Fast Scale. Highly recommend that. That's gone down quite well. It's done a nice job what I was looking for. Under the bonnet, if I can take this off without destroying it. So yeah, engine, so we didn't get much detail on there. It's just the burnt exhaust for the covers and the air cleaner. The texture again on the inside, just to give it a bit of a different look. Let's say, yep, that's all done, dusted, ready. So that'll go out with the rest of the Christmas decorations. Yeah, both happy with it. So thank you very much for watching and following along, and I look forward to seeing you with the next one. Thanks again, see you all later.